Hey, nice. Well, I've been working on our taxi system. I think I might have one developed that can support more than two, or more than one train at a time. I'm very excited. I'll have to show it to you once you get on. Yeah. I think you sound fine. Kind of like you don't sound like you have a cold or anything like that. But yeah, sounds good. Let's see. Hopefully Jacob will get on soon. He has stuff to do, I guess. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me know when you get in, by the way, because for some reason I disconnected. Let me know when you get logged in, please. No, I disconnected, so that yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I wonder if it has to do with the cold or all that stuff that Jacob said he's uploading to the internet. Yeah. I'll have to tell him to stop when he gets on.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Friday night stream. I am here, back in the Mega Base in Factorio, in the outbound train of my new circuit factory that I have built in this world that still has nowhere to go. And joining me, I have my usual partner in crime. Say hello, partner in crime.
Hello.
Yes, we are both here. And maybe we'll be joined by our third compadre that I don't know.
So what are your plans?
Well, I've heard that there is a relay somewhere.
Yeah, it's to the right. Oh, Jacob said he's getting on.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Sorry. What?
Well, I have heard that there is a relay somewhere that might need resources, so this might head over that direction.
Hello.
Hello.
Is everything breaking?
Well, it was at
Oh,
first. I was
okay.
experiencing tick rates of 258.
Oh boy.
It seems
I might
okay
have been
now.
copying some stuff.
It's
I didn't think I
stable
was.
now. It's stable now.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I won't do that again. Oh boy.
Eh, not for a couple minutes anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found a PHP script that'll back up my Trello account today. So I got that going.
Sounds exhilarating.
I know, right? Are we streaming?
Yes, we are.
Right. I'm getting on.
All right. So. Okay.
As soon as you get on, I want you to come take a look at this taxi system, see if it's good enough for us.
Does it work?
It does work.
Really?
That's-
Interesting.
That's better than almost every system he's ever made.
Actually, I think that is every system I've ever made, because the only thing that's worked is stuff I found on the Reddit and then what Andrew built. I've just been kind of messing around with it and failing.
I mean, you've made some pretty killer concrete, though.
But wait, you did the concrete.
Okay, I did the
I made
the
a
rails is
stacker,
what I was
okay?
referring to.
I made stackers.
That you found on the internet.
Yeah, I guess these are the ones I did in previous games. Were like my design. They were less compact.
Okay, well, even if they were less compact, I mean that was still your design, so that still counts.
Yeah.
Do we have anywhere for these circuits to go? Because I really want to try and like get this system moving, but I have literally
let's
nowhere to send
see.
anything.
Well, if you build a red chip fab, then that would provide a place for them to go to.
6. What do
we have a plastic relay somewhere?
Other than our old oil place, no. You could. It would last for a bit. You could send them straight over to my module.
Wow, you joined so much quicker being in the same room as the server.
It helps a lot.
That was instantaneous.
Yeah, it downloads at like 20 megabytes per second. Okay, let's see. So you want to send a 2-4, huh? Well. Oh, we need to be doing science. Oh, do we have resources left? I haven't added resource patches in ages.
I think we've still got boatloads left because we've doubled literally everything.
Iron, which translates to like 67.
178 copper? What?
Yeah, well, remember I added that huge patch. That used to be like 200. And it's, of course, double that because of the multiplier.
So where do I see that? You just hover on the... Oh yeah, you do just hover on the power poles on the train track. Okay.
I love it. Yeah.
Well, we are only down to 220 oil. 2200 oil, I should say.
Shoot. I wonder if that includes our... This down here. Oh, that does... Oh, it does, yeah. Where does it? No, it doesn't. So that does not include the oil used on the solid fuel, which makes sense. That's supposed to be only for resources that are on relays.
Yeah.
So that's about right. We should do research.
Guess I'm gonna go and, I guess I get to find a new oil patch, or fire up an oil patch that we already have somewhere. Or something.
Oh, do you need oil?
Well, I mean, I want to make a plastics fab.
You can get oil from the old relay.
Yeah, you can get a
Oh.
242 oil.
Oh,
on the
okay.
relay.
Okay then.
Yeah, just send a train over there.
And then, yeah.
Oh, Gary, what do you think of my my new relay, my big relay I'm doing?
Where is that at? I have not seen.
That's
Oh,
a
goodness.
it's a little bigger.
Goodness.
Look at that. That's 4 of them, and it's like bigger than all 6 of the old ones.
Yeah. That's some big handoffs
Yeah.
happening in there.
Yeah. Now after I hook that up, all I have to do is set up 412 to 242 relay to feed the old relay. Because we're all about legacy support on this map. You know, we're gonna keep that old stuff running
Yeah.
until it just doesn't make sense. Like with our first phase of the game.
That steel mill.
Yeah.
No go.
Yeah. Oh boy, where am I?
Okay, so if I'm going to do... Let's see, where do we have plastics being made? Do we have that going to a relay somewhere?
No, right now you can only get plastic at Anders' old
P.1.
P.1 oil plant.
Where is that?
That's to the right of where you are. The oil station. And it's not, I mean, if you look at it, it's not producing a whole lot of plastic.
Yeah, it's having
So
trouble as
you
it's
may have
heating up.
you may have to make I
All
think
right,
you'll have
we've
to
got-
make plastic.
We've got plenty of like different oil fields and stuff. Like there's one that produces 12,000% over towards the coal mining pickup site. Down to the south left, so I guess that's east.
Well, one thing you could
So,
do, unless
west.
you're really wanting to build an oil processing
see that,
facility, is
12,000.
just, I don't know, just to use something like the plastic we already have, because later today I want to build a new oil facility. That's one of my projects.
Oh, you want to build a new
I
oil
think-
facility? Okay.
But if you want to do it, you can.
You could do, but well, you could do on-site oil processing, Gary.
Yeah, that'd work.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because
That's
Anders,
true.
Anders' thing
true.
is gonna be a while because he's gonna go like super hardcore. So that'll probably be next weekend before it's done.
Okay.
Type of deal.
All right.
I mean, we
I'm
could
cleaning out some of my old.
intermediate product, in which case, more processing facilities the merrier, I guess.
So I loaded up my test relay that I was working on with nuclear fuel. I have like 10 chests full of nuclear fuel just sitting around because I kept having to change stuff.
Oh man.
I have
Nice.
so much nuclear fuel everywhere. It's so
Do
much
you-
it's held on the belts.
Yeah. So for the rails, for like the regular just laying of the rails and track and stuff like that, do you have a blueprint for that?
For making rails, yes.
Yeah.
It's called NetRail 2 and it's in the library.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, and then let's see. Guess it's
Jacob?
Yeah.
Do you want to look at this thing?
Yes.
straight
Sorry,
rail
I
2
haven't
times
tested it
4.
too rigorously, but I've tested it somewhat.
Okay, so
Main station is
go
large.
get in the
electrical
other one and then
bolts,
drive over. Get in the other on the other side. Yeah.
signals.
Okay.
So is this rail straight 2 times 4? Is that the one that you use? Does that carry the logistics wire with it as well?
Wait, which one?
It's this rail straight 2 X4.
Rail
Or
straight. Oh yeah. Everything in the NetRail 2 book has the internet hooked up.
Okay. Okay.
That's why it's called NetRail.
All right.
Good luck, Andrew.
Our old station that's supposed to work just broke.
You broke the old station?
I didn't know you could.
How do you break the old station?
Maybe I used an outdated design or something.
Where did you get it from?
I just had it somewhere. I found it.
Dude, you gotta copy it from somewhere. I'll copy you one. Always gotta copy it. 'Cause blueprints get outdated when they're sitting in an inventory.
Let's get some more rail signals.
There you go. That should be good.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is my Roboport suit.
Okay, so now they stay there.
And then I can send one. I think we already did this.
We're gonna do that, okay. Well, that's good because it's in a different one.
And
Oh, I get it. So you're using the inserters to delay it. Interesting.
and then we can go ahead and send all three. Let's see if that'll work this time.
All right. Well, I don't want to plead, but I'm gonna go ahead and plead. You guys load up the stream.
Yeah.
Did you guys mind loading the
Sure.
stream up?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I'll load it in VLC so it only uses like 0.1% CPU.
Sure. Work. Is there any particular orientation to this blueprint? Like, can I lay this thing vertically wrong?
Okay, what do you want to do first of all?
I'm just trying to expand. I'm just trying to expand the track upwards a little bit, so that I can start making the make a new like chip facility.
Okay, no, it should not matter.
Okay.
You're just putting the straight rail going up. It does not matter.
Okay.
The one part that does you gotta watch out for is like say there's an existing track and you want to put a T intersection or just an entrance or exit. You gotta make sure you take away the signals and the pole that's already there before you place it, because if there's signals like in the middle of a T intersection that aren't supposed to be there, it can mess it up.
Yeah, we saw that. I saw that the other day when you accidentally did that.
Yeah. So then you just need to make sure you have 4 total sections between intersections or entrances/exits. So you'll need 1 more before you make a T on that little stretch.
Yeah.
And that's to prevent deadlocks, which I have actually seen now, so I am a little worried about.
The future of your plan here.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That has the internet connect.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you always got to make sure if you're like editing a rail that like adding in a T or something, that you do reconnect the wires, because we've had the internet go out because wires didn't get rehooked back up.
Yeah, well, I'm making sure that basically the way I do it is I overlap that last power pole.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Okay, and then what's the print for an exit going? Is it just use just a regular rail exit?
Yep. Just a regular rail exit, and then you can orient it however you need it.
All right. It's an exit, and now I'm going to risk breaking a lot of things. I'm going to put an entrance above it and not have them overlapping.
But Jacob, I figured it out.
You did.
Except
Yeah,
that's
the
not going to work.
Signaling thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it works now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, it'd be nice if you could use the. I don't know. Yeah. Cool. All
Nice if I could use what?
No, never mind. That looks cool. Here, I'm gonna move them around a little bit. See how they work.
All right, if
Okay.
you don't mind looking, Jacob, can you look at this these blueprints that have just dropped down right near me and tell me if this is going to cause any like rail issues?
Yeah. See, that has to be
I would.
at least 4 in between the entrance and exit. So if you need them right next to each
Oh.
other, just do a regular T intersection.
Okay, is
You
that a...
can do a T yeah. So if you do that, you have to have them the full spacing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why for some stuff we have T intersections. Even for just a quick little outpost.
Okay, where's that at?
It's in that book.
Oh, T. There it is, T2.
Yeah. And then you can just, on that one, you can just go out the bottom one, since it's left-hand drive, and then you just exit on the top one.
Exit on the top, entrance on the bottom. Okay.
Yep.
Need to go run back to the base real quick and get some chain signals.
Oh, you might radar that your green fab too.
I have one. I should.
Yeah, it's not lighting up for some reason.
Yeah, I've got one right here in the middle.
Oh, it's up at your train station.
Oh, is where it's needed. Okay.
Yeah, train station and stacker up there. And if you look
There's
at your
one.
mini map, you can see the exact range to make sure you get the maximum use out of it.
Well, I'm lagging like crazy, so that means the bots are probably activating.
I'm doing some deconstruction, but not a whole lot's going on, I don't
Well,
think.
no, but I'm summoning like 10,000 bots to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're doing
That'll
that.
get
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was loading a stream. Forgot. Here we go.
So, out of curiosity, how was that streamer doing the other night? The one that was live calling
It was funny.
tech support scammers and...
I thought it was real funny.
I mean, I know you guys were having yourselves a blast, but, like, how long did it go for?
Like, I don't know, 1? Does that sound...
It went till 1 in the morning?
That sounds about right. I'm not quite... It was around that time. It was around that time. I thought he should have gone on.
Let's see, let me check his VODs. I'll see how long it goes, usually. Let's see. 4 hours, 3 hours, 40 minutes, 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. So he goes 1 to 4 hours. Looks like.
So he basically kept calling up various scammers and talking to them for hours and hours. So,
Yeah.
out of curiosity, at any point, do any of you think that he started to overlap? Like he started calling...
He actually did. So he called... Okay, so there was some charity stream, like Project 168, I think it was called, that he was on, and I was watching it, and he came across a scammer that he had previously talked to 9 months ago when he first started doing this. He talked to the same scammer. He was still going at it, and I mean, he was just like, Kid Bogey was like, I'm just having a moment right here. I can't believe he's still at it. I thought he'd be on to better things. Like, what happened? It was pretty interesting.
Oh, man. Yeah. I always wonder what that would be like. You know,
Yeah.
you're one of those scam busters, and all of a sudden you come across someone you've gone up against before.
Yeah. Well, and he has he has a list of like 200 numbers he hasn't called yet. There's plenty to go.
He's been collecting them then.
Yeah.
Going around to every shady website.
Andrew, your darn concrete junk train is getting in my way.
Well, I sent it up there. He's supposed to be doing things now.
Okay, my train is in its way, I guess. I'll send my train back.
Oh wait, is there actual junk for it to collect?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get rid of anything. But I had a train in the track, so it couldn't get where it was trying to go.
Okay, I'm setting it up right now so that it can drop off the concrete. I just set it up so it can drop off, I don't know, foliage and whatever.
Okay. Alright, I'm sending my trains away. So
I'm gonna just use this blueprint for this. Good grief, this is an oversized stacker. Oh my gosh, this stacker is oversized.
Wait, where did you get the stacker?
From your book.
Oh, I don't know what I have in there.
It's like a 10 or 12 train stacker.
Is it a 242 stacker?
Yeah, it's a small one.
Okay.
But still, this is for the red chips. I don't think I'm going to need more than maybe a 5 train stacker.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just cut this one in half.
Now, yeah, there you go. Boy, that's a big stacker. You're right.
I know. There's a lot. There's a lot in there.
Oh, now on that stacker, it's one of my old stackers. I was slightly wrong. The outgoing signals need to be chain signals, and the entrances need to be regular. By the way, this you're gonna have to flip those signals to the other side because that's set to go from bottom to top right now.
Yeah, it's backwards.
It's okay. You can just move the signals to the other side of each track.
Let's see. How do you adjust what you want to destroy? Oh shoot.
Destruction planner. You can do a whitelist.
Just pick it all up. I screwed up and it. Whoa. I'm jumping all over the place. One of you guys do something crazy?
Not me.
What?
I'm buffering 57.5 right now.
You are?
Yeah.
I think I'm behind on your stream. Oh, you haven't destroyed it yet. Okay,
Oh, there we
I'm watching
go.
on stream. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Oh, you're dying.
Yeah, it spiked real bad, but it seems to be going okay now.
Oh man, you're right. That did get bad. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if we're having I wonder if it's network issue related. Let me check the laptop because I've only got 500K upload. Just because I've got a backup going that's consuming 2 megabytes. It looks like it's okay right now. Next time you do that, let me know and I'll look over at the laptop and see if it's spiking in upload.
I just did. I just clicked it down again.
And it's lagging?
Not really.
No?
860, 1060-ish.
Okay.
Latency 19.
Alright. Oh, on the signals you can hover over it too to check which way it's gonna go. So yeah,
Yeah,
the ones
okay,
at the
so
bottom,
that one's...
you just replace those with chain and it'll be correct. There should also be one of those right there. And you can actually quick replace them by just slapping down a chain signal right on top of the old signal.
Quit being all fancy pants with this, okay?
Sorry.
I'm a caveman here.
See, I never know when I should give tips and when I just sound like I'm trying to be smart and I should shut up, you know? That's how my concern at work is. It's like I see people, you know, instead of hitting tab to go from username to password, they use the mouse and things like that. It's like, do they want to do that? Do they know that they can use tab? Do they like to use up the time so they have to work less? Like, what's going on there?
Well, shoot, I just realized this stacker's too close to the main entrance. That's okay. Wait, that's okay. It's okay.
I was just looking at that.
I just realized it's fine. I was gonna cut about half of this out anyway.
Oh, okay. Then it's fine.
So yeah. Let's see. We'll cut it about here.
Okay, I'm gonna convert this to an entrance only.
Oh
We have
boy,
too many
that
blue
lag is now
books.
happening again.
It
Oh
is?
well,
I'm
it just
getting it
stopped.
too. Oh boy.
And now it just stopped. Just as quickly as it goes, it stops. Maybe if I... Okay, it seems to happen more if I'm zoomed out, so maybe if I just stay zoomed in more.
You know, I hit that too though just now. Not very much, but I got it a little bit. Ugh. Okay. Well, I just stopped my upload, but it's like 200 hours into uploading a 500 gig file, so I'm scared to stop it.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just slow it down a
Let's
bit, you'll be good.
Well, the thing is, my program for slowing stuff down, it messes a little bit with the latency. So then we get latency lag. So I can't turn that program on. So I just limited it to 2 megabytes in the program itself, the uploading program.
Yeah.
But I can't change the speed of that while it's going because it's just a command line program.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm 32% in, and I've got 224 hours left. Oh, goodness.
Fun.
Yeah. So that's been going for, let's see, time 107 hours. Well, I'm trying, I need to clear up space on my local hard drive, so I'm just archiving it to Google Drive. Like you do, you know? I would really wish there was like a library. I wish there was like a library I could go to where they just gave you like gigabit upload speeds, you know?
Well, see, the thing is, you're probably like you're probably only like one of like 4 people in all of humanity that actually want that or like require uploads. Most people are very happy with just getting download speeds faster than 4.
I know, that's the problem.
Okay, well... Alright, I need lights, train stations, combinators, and inserters and stuffs.
Okay. Alright, well the entrance is done. Except I gotta redo it. Make it a little more efficient.
Server is saving the map. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. There. Got all my chain signals set up here.
All right.
Signal there, chain signal there. All right. Need to go get some more components. And then I'll have two 242. Oh wait, those are loaders, aren't they?
Yes.
Can I just overlay an unloader schematic on it and just have those flip around?
No, unfortunately not. Now if you don't need 8 belts of throughput, you can like remove half of half of them, and it'll still work. You just have to change the value of the combinators to equal the number of chests. It's good.
Well, shucks, you weren't kidding me. I'm trying to figure out a way to overlay this, and it's not gonna really work all that well.
You could always remove everything except the train stop, so it's easy to line up.
There we go.
Whitelist the...
No, I use the train stop as my point of reference for the lineup.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I click it down, and everything swaps out. So you actually can.
You have 2 sets of combinators.
Oh, I do. That's fine. I can get rid of one.
Also, it did not replace the inserters you had already placed. Actually, you've got a bunch of extra because they're not in the same position on the loader. And
oh, that's right. Okay, destruction commencing. There we go. Tear it all up. That's right, robots. Be good. And now that I have them picking them up off of one side, they're putting them down on the other. Okay. That's a 2-1 unloader. I do not need that schematic in my inventory.
That's a cute little stacker you got there.
Yeah, you know, it fits its purpose.
Okay. Well, all I have to do is make these have an exit point, and I am good to go.
Alright, tearing that down, and now 242 unloader again. Shift click to make sure anything placed down is now overwritten. And now to go take a merry little jog and fast forward back to camp to pick up some more parts. Let's see here, let's go filter inserters, stack inserters. Put my robot suit back on so I get the list back. Let's see. Requester chests.
Okay, Andrew, I'm working on the rails up top. Are you going to be able to get rid of this concrete junk soon?
Yes, I'm working on it right now. It should be done in a few minutes.
Okay. Cool.
Generators, some stations. Lights. Cameras. Actions. Someone get a repair pack on that stupid train engine. It's been bought, or that train car. It's been bugging me.
Oh, jeez, where is that?
I have no idea. In range of somebody with a robot suit on, I know that much.
Oh, it's one of the station trains. We still, of course, don't have repair packs in the crafting area for some reason.
Well, because we don't. There is. It's a non-combat run. So why would we?
Yeah. Well, because of the trains being damaged.
What? Repair human carelessness. Pfft.
I know.
What's ironic about that? Well, I'm getting all kinds of lurchy and clunky frame rates right now, and I have no clue why, but I'm enjoying it. Oh. Oh, no. It's going bad again. It's gone all bad again.
My fault. I just used a ton of bots.
Okay, yep.
True.
His fault. It's all his fault.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness. You're killing us.
I can't even open my inventory and keep it up. Oh gosh.
Oh, I also just told it to build concrete.
Well, I'm at 6311-1. 50
Oh,
jumps. Almost to 60 jumps. Can't move.
Oh boy.
Buffer is at 93, 98, 101, 105,
Well, the
112.
Factorio's only doing 5 kilobytes a second of bandwidth.
I know latency is
it's
at
not
23.
bad.
Latency is at 23 ticks, but for some reason buffer counts are going through the roof on the client end.
Maybe you need to turn your graphics down. That might help.
I didn't think graphics would. I mean, I'm literally not moving.
Yeah, but maybe it's, I don't know.
Shows no smoke, no clouds. I guess I'll turn off inserter shadows. Everything else needs restarts. So, yeah. Maybe that did actually do something because it's definitely sped up.
It may also be the bot stops too.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
I told bots to build concrete before Andrew took away all the bots.
But
He's getting you into trouble.
I don't remember taking bots.
What, aren't you? You told me you were gonna get rid of all these bots up here and junk.
Oh.
All this concrete junk you put up here. Remember?
Yeah.
In my relay.
Right.
Yeah, that.
Is P.47 available for train stations?
No, that's what I'm working on.
Okay, P.48 then?
Oh, you mean you want to make one?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use 48. And I updated the spreadsheet. That's our global identifier. Our GUUID. Or GUID? Yeah, that's it. Globally what's that? GUID.
Okay.
Globally unique identifier. That's it.
Ah,
It's a
okay.
32 hexadecimal digit. We'll not use the 32 hexadecimal digits for this game. We'll just call a 2-digit number a GUID.
Sure, why not?
Out.
Yeah, something I've noticed Linux has actually started to do is, rather than using a device designation for like tracking hard drives and stuff for unique mount points and things like that. They actually have moved over to a universal unit ID or something like that. UUID is what it's spelled as.
Really?
Yeah, it's a UUID, and it's this like super long freaking thing. I think it's the characters that I've seen used in it is it's like it uses like the model number and I think the serial number of your hard drive to generate this ID. And it does that because when you plug in a flash drive, it messes with those device ID designations sometimes.
Oh, interesting.
And so, like, say UEFI, that requires a consistent and routine ID number.
Right.
And so, as a result, you use the UUID, and that works, whereas the device ID may change.
Okay, Jacob, I'm gonna get more trains collecting this concrete so it'll be done faster.
Okay.
I'm about to deploy bots. But I have very few, so it tends to not cause me too much trouble. So I'm going to need 4 train stations up here, I think. Well, 4 train stations? Do I need to have a fuel station for the train?
Are you exporting?
Well,
Wait, what are you? What is that gonna make?
this is going to be the red chip production facility.
Okay, if you're exporting red chips and it's not going to a relay, which it's not right now, then yes, you need to fuel it yourself.
Okay.
So you'll need to import the uranium.
I'm having massive frame drops right now. Hang on.
Andrew, how about you?
I haven't been having too much trouble. I had trouble when I first got on, but it's calmed
Like
down.
right now? Well, yeah, when you first got on, I was capping out the internet.
Oh.
Modern setup host. What process is that?
Beats me.
Time to Google. Why not do that live off screen? What is this?
All right, another science. 64. We have a stack of mining productivity.
Oh, I'm gonna shut that thing down. That piece of junk.
What piece of junk?
That modern setup host. That's tied to the Windows Store. That doesn't need to be running.
Oh, yeah, forget that.
Chewing up about 15% of my hard drive IOPS.
Jeez. Also, if you're on Windows 10, you gotta watch out for Defender. Because Defender will just sometimes decide, oh, we need to scan the whole hard drive while you're gaming.
I tore all of Defender out of here by its guts a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, it still sits there and it runs, and it does like its little real-time thing, but it doesn't do any kind of scheduled scans or anything.
That real time is what gets me.
Well, it also, if it's scanning the OS drive, it doesn't matter because that's not my gaming drive. Games are installed on a separate hard drive from the OS, so if it wants to scan the OS, it goes ahead.
It'll chew through a core for me.
I don't seem to really have that issue, but I also very rarely leave Windows on for very long.
I think it's because I've got like 4 different file sync services. Actually 5 now, so it just was like Constantly
That'd be
scanning all that.
that'd be freaking it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I need the 242 loader. Because, that is what's going to take the chips out. I'm getting all these crazy frame drops. It wasn't doing this last week. I'll turn off show decoratives. And, yeah, let's just... Oh, that just makes it look a lot cleaner. I actually like that better. Does not help the FPS, though. Weird. Alright, well, I'm going to... Oh, gosh, I'm running into place. Okay. I'm going to restart real quick.
Okay. Running in place, that's funny.
Yeah, let's see.
Not in a good way funny, but no.
Alright. Let's freed some things up. Wow. Factorio just dropped in like 900 megs of the amount of stuff it was using. Okay. System seems to be trying to stabilize now. I'm gonna try and reconnect. Alright.
Ew, I'll pause the game.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, it didn't take forever to load.
Oh, it's gonna take forever to load. I have to download this thing at 500k per second.
Wait. I can temporarily turn on the limiter. Here we go. Limit.
Oh shoot, I've gone up to 2.4.
That's
Yeah.
so fast.
And the
So
server
I limited the backup because we don't have to worry about latency while you're downloading.
Yeah.
And we'll turn off the limiter and unpause the game. Oh, you're catching up still.
Still
My bad.
catching up. Yeah, okay, I'm caught up.
Okay. Beautiful.
Resuming.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much cleaner. That's so much nicer. I don't know what it was that was messing with it so badly. I was about to say, and it has now started again as I am still running in place, except I was stuck on a tree. So that wasn't the case.
Oh.
You know, I just realized, I didn't notice it before, but, the running sounds, when you're running really, really fast, they get very repetitive very quickly, like they didn't have a lot of sound assets, and they don't necessarily cycle out properly.
Yeah.
Just something of interest I noticed. Okay, so let's see. Got plastics here. I've got green chips here. Got the red chip load up happening over here. Bots deploy. I need a fuel unloader.
Oh, that's pretty simple. All you need is a 2-1 train and basically one inserter to pull out the uranium fuel.
Yep.
Did you see my my spaghetti for loading up the fuel in the trains on my new relay?
I did not.
If you look up at the top of them, I've got a green fuel train in the center that then distributes fuel to all the train engines, which is 4, 8, 12, which is 24 engines when the stacker's full.
Okay, so let's see, where is that at? It's at the top?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that's a lot. That is a lot
Yeah.
of fuel.
Yeah, it holds a ton. I actually had to make it only be on one side of the belt because it was just way too much fuel. I mean, I had it on both lanes on the belt, and I mean, I pulled out probably 8 chests full of fuel off of it.
Wow.
Oh, excuse me, closer to 15 chests. Yeah.
Still way too many.
Then I've got, oh boy, and over here I have another 4, 8, 12 chests of the crazy stuff. Man. Yeah, it took a lot of trips for the train to fill it up. Okay. Oh, Andrew. Almost done, finally. Okay. It's almost empty over at Building Export Bank. Okay. Now, you know, Gary, the only thing I'm concerned about is having 200 of these trains up in on one area of the map. That's the capacity of this system.
What's the concern then?
Well, that's the capacity of the stackers themselves. I'm not sure if the input and output lanes have that capacity.
Absolutely not. They never do. You always over-design.
Well, you know, I mean, just look how full the old relay is. I mean, it's just bursting at the seams.
Yeah.
So I've got the most awkward setup right here, right where I'm standing. There was very clearly a massive iron ore patch generated, and then water poured over the top of it.
Oh man,
It's funny.
just destroyed it.
Yeah.
And only 3 million.
Only a pathetic 3 million.
Well, I'm
Hey,
saying
at
is,
this point, I'm not gonna touch it for less than like 40 mil.
all I'm saying is water's blue, iron's blue. I think the water's iron in this game.
I don't
No.
think so.
I'm not confirming that it's true. I'm just saying that it's confirmed to be true.
Andrew, why does a full train come to pick stuff up?
Don't question me. It's supposed to do that. I don't
It
know.
goes until concrete equals. It waits until so concrete. It goes to concrete drop until concrete equals 0, but it has all these other materials in it. I mean, there's not very many of them, but It's
Yeah.
also not big enough to grab all of the materials. Your train is because
It
these
makes
stations
sense.
hold like 6 trains, and your pickup train is a
Okay, so
2-4.
the older ones do have 6, or the older ones do have 6, but the newer ones have 4. These ones
Why
were
do the
designed.
newer?
Why do the newer ones only have 4? I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I'm sitting on the ground floor here. I get it. Oh boy.
Your mind is not ready to receive this information.
I'm just gonna go place this concrete somewhere. I don't want to deal with it. Okay.
Alright, so I've got my red chip drop off, I need my copper drop off, and I need a oil drop off.
You might need a bigger stacker. Sounds like a lot of drop-offs.
This is P.49, right?
I think you're P48. Yeah,
8.
you're 48.
8. Okay. So,
Okay. All right, Andrew. I think you can kill all that stuff now.
Okay.
I hope.
This one looks
So over
empty.
it. I'm over your concrete, Andrew. I'm over it. I'm ready for it to go away.
alright. Red
my
chip
goodness.
drop off. Green
Why
chip
don't you just
drop
put a yellow
off.
chest down?
Oh, I didn't think about doing that.
There you go.
Renaming the plastic drop off to the oil drop off.
Okay.
Alright, and now I need to pick this up. Do we have a 242 unloader for liquid trains?
We don't in the books. We've got one over at your
At the nuclear
over
fuel,
at the
yes.
uranium. Uranium has one.
I'm gonna grab a train.
Alright. Map. Where is that at?
You're by the way, Andrew, you're 242 or 24. There's an endless
Yeah.
loop.
Oh dear.
Now, if you remove all the building export stations while that thing's running around, it'll just stop wherever it's at if it has no place to go. If it's like
Oh.
trying to go to the, or it might go back. Well, I guess it might go back to the other one, so maybe you're okay.
I think it will because I had a similar thing happen earlier, and it just.
Do you have a stacker there where it's going?
Yes.
Okay.
There it is. There's my nuclear fuel or my
Oh boy, I don't
nuclear
want all that
power
junk.
setup.
No, stop.
Everything seems to be holding steady at the nuclear plant.
Yeah, I'm
Temperatures
impressed.
are good. Temperatures are holding stable.
Oh, hey Gary, did you see I lit up all of the stackers with like 800 lights each?
Yes, I saw you had an insane number of lights up there.
Let's see, it's
Heard of
about 500, more or less. Yeah, around 500. You know, just enough to see. Yeah, or about 600, I'd say, per. So that's 4 of them. So that's like 2,400 lights right there just for the new relay. Bam. Those lights use like 32 megawatts now at night.
Sheesh.
It's pretty great.
All right.
Lights, 10 minutes.
All right. 242 blueprint. Or
Okay,
oil.
so they average about 10 megawatts once you factor in the day-night cycle. It's not bad at all. Especially with this nuclear fuel. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I have plastics coming in. I have oil coming in. I have red chips coming in, and I have copper coming in. Plastic needs coal, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Dadgummit, I am gonna need a bigger stacker.
I was worried about that.
I only thought I'd be needing a little bit. I didn't realize I need 5 trains out here just for this one station.
Yeah. Well, you know, you could always, I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah, you got nothing.
I mean, there's all sorts of rearrange you can do, but it all sounds annoying to do to me right now. Andrew, I have a question. Why are those blue inserters and not stack inserters?
I didn't realize that there'd be so much stuff that needs to be taken out.
Okay. Well, I hope this has been a learning experience for your future designs.
Yes.
You're something of a jerk sometimes, you know?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so now I have oil and
You know
coal.
what? Andrew
necessary for
outplays me
plastic.
on the taxis, alright? We both have our things.
You got your strength. Both have your strengths, yes. Okay. So
Honestly, I feel like you're better at concrete as well. I don't know why.
I don't do concrete though. The only concrete I've done is placing it on the ground manually. I'm surprised you.
But you're really good at placing it on the ground manually, though.
I guess so. Though I've never done anywhere near. I mean, this one location is more concrete than the rest of the world has.
Is there a landfill train anywhere?
Yes, he's over by the South Steam Power Plant to the left. Do you want him to come over to P48?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I don't know where he's
I'll
at.
send him to you.
So
Yeah, I keep him over by the landfill or the West Power Plant.
I've got a landfill as well, a 282. If you want that one.
This guy's like a 212, but he's only got like 2 or 4 chests full.
That's fine. I just need a little bit. I need to kind of fill in a lake over here.
Gotcha.
So I can add more freaking stackers. Or, not stackers, but loaders and unloaders.
Right.
Because I still don't have a fuel train depot out here. I'm like, trying to add all the other trains in.
Yeah. Okay, time to build a rail.
Is it on its way?
The landfill? Yeah.
Landfill train? Okay.
Yeah, he's big and slow. He's almost at you, watch out.
I am off rails. Oh, here he comes. Big guy, too.
Yeah. That's what I was using to landfill in the steam power plant,
Ah.
which sits where it was mostly a lake.
I'm gonna need to probably landfill in like a straight line so I can just stack the whole area with offshore pumps for water. For, like the cracking and everything.
Yeah.
Because the only petroleum product leaving this is gonna be the red chips. No plastics exported.
Oh no, I just realized my blueprints NetRail 2 doesn't have the lights. I'm gonna have to go back and add lights to this later. Although I guess that's kind of what I do when I add the walls and stuff.
I like how the next station setup for this train is next stop, need landfill.
That is pretty funny.
So the thudding and booming of me placing all the landfill is actually starting to make my headset shake.
Is it really?
Yeah, the boo. Like my headset legit started to shake.
Funny.
Here it goes again. Ugh. Makes my head feel weird.
I'm so excited about this new relay, Jacob. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Me too.
Uh-oh.
Jacob?
What?
Server is not
Server is
responding.
not responding. Oh, jeez.
Rip.
Well,
It wasn't
The
me.
sinking ship.
well,
I just removed a station.
you
It must be
crashed,
me.
didn't you? Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Oh, boy. Wait, MV10 is offline. Did the internet just die? The internet didn't die. But wait. Oh, there's MV. Oh, it's MV13, excuse me. I'm losing my mind. Let's see. What happened? Unexpected error occurred.
Yep, that's
We're
me.
running the latest version of the game. You can help us solve the problem by posting the contents. Would you like to, I guess, open it? Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Did I place too much landfill?
If you're running the latest version of the game, you can help us by posting the contents of the log file. Okay. Factorio current. Where does that need to go? Where does it want me to post logs?
I would assume in a logging system.
Factorio
Probably a
forums.
truck. It'll want you to paste the system log in their logging truck.
Okay. Right, log into forums. Okay. Bug reports. New topic. I don't know what they want. I'm probably gonna get trouble for posting this and not knowing some rule, but 0.16.24. And let's open that code. boy. Get out. Alright, so I'll just upload this log really quick. Copy. Do. Verify, okay.
I like how it's almost as if the rest of us have crashed along with the game because we literally have nothing to say right now.
Sorry, I'm posting the report. What's y'all's excuse?
I mean, we
Oh,
have nothing
boy.
to talk about. We're
believe I
just
crashed.
stuck here. We've
It's 'cause
crashed.
there's nothing outside of Factorio. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and back up the game. Here we go. Back up
Did we
Factorio.
corrupt the current save?
No, I don't think so. I saved it on my client. I'm saving it on my client, so because it offers you to save the game when it crashes.
I had a train at a station. I was like, I'm gonna remove this station. I removed it. We waited a second, and then it crashed.
You broke it. Okay, it should be back up.
Okay, reconnect.
And I'll do the trick, the bandwidth trick here to help.
Okay.
All right. So the limiter is on, limiting my backups. So y'all should be able to get in pretty good.
Okay.
And yeah, we're right back where we were. Looks like. Okay. I have pause it while y'all get in.
Catching up.
Okay. All right. Are we back? Is this where we were at, guys? More or less? Or are we behind? I can load the save I had. If
I'm actually a fair bit behind.
Okay, let's quit this game. I saved the map. Let me just transfer that.
Okay.
Because, yeah, that's up to 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, like I hadn't had any landfill done. I'd swapped some stuff around.
Yeah, forget that. I'm going to grab the save.
I nearly got run over by a train full of dirt.
Ugh.
It's just certain experiences that I don't think I'll ever be able to replicate.
Okay. App data. Factorio saves. Are we getting any comments? Anybody there?
Nope.
Oh, man.
It's just
No,
you
I
two.
mean, I posted a comment, but I don't know if that counts.
0.16 at 2:21 p.m. Thank goodness. All right. That in.
Oh, that thing. No.
Backup drop. Go here. With that to saves. Replace. All right. I will run another backup real quick.
Backing up, backing.
All right.
Up.
Starting server. Oh boy, since I limited the backup, it's now estimating 1,500 hours.
So,
Okay, server's up again. Alright, pausing game.
I keep getting server not responding notices, but I don't think
That's because we're maxing out the upload connection,
I figured.
so it drops packets. Alright, y'all are loading nice and quick.
And I don't even need to catch up any.
Unpause. That's the beauty of pausing. Okay, is this better?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, not really, no.
Really?
Yeah.
But I saved it right. I saved it though.
Oh, well, it's okay.
Man.
Send me the landfill train.
Okay. Oh man, it's all the way back over there. Boy, we did lose some. Sorry about that. I'm gonna start saving every couple of minutes manually then, while we're playing.
It happens, dude. It happens.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, it's not as bad as, you know...
Last time.
Well, I was gonna say some AAA games where, people would have crashes that would lose, like, entire hours worth of saves. Or like when Windows Live first came out, and, a buddy of mine, he played Fallout 3 religiously without Windows Live. And he couldn't activate the DLC without Windows Live, or the expansion, because it wasn't DLC at the time, it was an expansion. He couldn't activate the expansion without Windows Live, so he installed Windows Live and then lost 350 hours of playtime.
Oh,
because Windows Live wiped the saves.
No. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, man.
Yep. I had the same thing happen to me, in Dark Souls 1, but I deserved that one. Because they had like a special tutorial set up for where you could migrate your save from Windows Live over to Steam Cloud. And I didn't do it right.
Oh.
And I like specifically like ignored several of the parts where it's just like, warning, do this part right. I was like, whatever. Yeah, that character's now that character is now gone in a puff of smoke, never to be seen again. Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting things lit up with radars up here.
Well, I do have to say, though, after the crash, things are running far more smoothly.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I'm just waiting for them to yell at me for doing the bug report wrong. I don't even know what they wanted, but I didn't feel like reading their instructions. Friday night is not the night for figuring out bug report processes.
I agree.
True that.
That's more of a Saturday night type thing.
Yeah.
Got copper, got the green chips, got the oil. This one's for coal. So...
Okay.
242 unloader. Coal.
Well, radars are up to 40 megawatts of use. Huh.
We got it. It's all good.
Yeah.
We probably got like at least a gig in just nuclear.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not worried about power, which is nice. Glad to transition away from worrying about power.
Yeah. Where's the stations? There's the stations. Okay. P48. It's not how you spell dot. Fuel. Alright. So, let's see. It's going to be a 2-1. There's my 2s. There's my 1.
By the way, Andrew, this is more probably to see if there's bottlenecks than anything else by having these dedicated tracks. Because they're still going to have to all go through the same point when they actually leave this system.
Yeah. Yeah, when do you think we're gonna switch to 4-laned track?
I don't know if
Forever
we're
and a
gonna
day.
need to.
Forever and a day. Never ever.
Yeah, I'm just, I mean, we'll see how this goes. If this proves that we need 4-lane rail, then maybe we'll go 4-lane rail.
12 190 16 192s, then we'll go 4 rails.
Honestly, though, I may go 4 rail in the East Ocean expansion. We may do that. When we go east of the ocean, yeah, I think we will, just because I'm gonna go and lay out tons and tons of rail and just have places ready for you to build.
Okay.
And just lay out tons of rail and get it done with for a while.
Sounds good to me.
I love that it's all hidden on the east of the ocean, pretty much. It's like this giant wall we haven't crossed.
Alright, I'm sending the landfill train out. Stay clear of the tracks.
Okay.
Boy,
Yeah,
is that guy a
guy's
biggie.
not stopping for anybody.
Nope. Even empty, that thing will still
Yup.
punch through everything in his path.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this now is an exit strategy. Alright. Yeah. So there's now, okay, actually the new relay is online now. Yeah. Oh, well, I need to get fuel, but other than that, we are online. Good to go.
Sweet.
I'll go ahead and set up some fuel trains. You know, we've got all these chests full of uranium fuel. I think I'll just leave those for a rainy day because I don't feel like doing anything with it right now.
Okay. So yeah, I am taking, I think it was Andrew's fuel design for loading up the trains.
Wait, I have a fuel design. What?
One where you basically took the fuel off of the train, split it into 2 rails, and then just ran it along the track, along the ground.
That's a fun way of doing it.
Oh, good idea. Oh, and I love that we're fueling with belts, by the way. It's so much neater than using bots.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
how cool those belts will look when they're green. Oh,
I have 15 fish when we want to send them into space.
So scary.
What's that?
Check on your stream. It looks like you still have the technical difficulties.
Oh shoot!
Oh, whoops.
Rip.
I was completely not paying attention to that at all. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, to nobody who's been watching, I've built all this now. I've recovered from this crash. And I now have some trains put down, and that's really about it.
P dot uranium fuel pickup. Inventory full. Okay, so now I gotta decide what's what. I think the ones closest to the exit on this relay will be the big hit, the heavy hitters. So iron and copper. Do iron, then copper, and then what's after copper? Stone?
Do we use a lot of stone?
I don't
Yeah, we
use a
gotta
lot
make-
of stone.
We gotta make concrete.
It's
I don't know. Oh, you do, or I mean, it's either that or coal, and we don't use much coal either.
We use probably
Yeah,
less
I
coal
do
than we do stone.
I do stone.
Okay, it doesn't matter that much. The big thing is to have the biggest traffic be on the closest to the exit. I think. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, oh boy, now I get to name all these. Oh boy, what is this? I'm P dot 47, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, because you didn't let me have that one.
yeah. Dot 47. Iron drop. 412.
Alright, now time for me to go jogging back to the crafting base so I can dump off all this wood.
Should I get started on the new oil facility or fix taxis?
I wouldn't worry about taxis.
I wouldn't worry about the
I don't-
taxis too much. I prefer the oil facility.
Okay.
Yeah. How about modules? Is that good to go?
Not until I get an oil facility and a few other things done.
Oh, okay.
That-
Yeah,
that's
go oil
that's why I'm
facility.
doing chip. That's why I'm doing the chip factories.
Sweet. Okay, so he's doing
Because
chip.
we're gonna
he'll
need
do fuel,
we're gonna
or
need
oil.
loads and loads of chip modules or chips for the
Andrew,
modules.
make sure you take a space with plenty of room for whatever you're gonna want to build. Plus, like, and then whatever you think you're gonna need, multiply it by like 5. Take
Okay.
that much space.
So if you look to the right of nuclear and below my concrete facility, that's kind of where I was thinking of building.
Okay, new
Mm,
oil prod.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Just don't dig too far into that ocean though.
Okay.
Oh, we have an iron thing down towards the southern copper field. Got
Oh.
2 iron things you might want to pick up onto the network if we're running low on iron.
Where at?
Down to the far south, that far south copper field.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of iron
There's
down
2
there.
iron. There's 3 big iron fields. There's a 61 million, a 66 mil, and a 142 mil.
Yeah, that's what's next. I've been putting it off because that's a lot of miners put down. Actually, no, it's that and that I didn't have a relay. That's what's really been holding us back, is we've needed this relay. And I designed that copper relay, but then we decided to go with 2 12-2s instead of 3 10-3s.
Oh, whoa, shoot. I almost got hit by an iron train.
Ooh.
Okay, where is there is no fuel train here at crafting.
Fuel train?
Nope.
Yeah, we don't have any fuel trains going there. I think they don't use any.
No, everything.
I don't know what they
Well,
use.
everything.
Yeah, we have a fuel. There's a fuel train up the top
Oh, really?
Oh, there is.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you just passed. Oh, it's right by
Oh yeah,
Andrew.
right there.
But it's rocket fuel. He's got to go into rocket fuel still.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I can use some rocket fuel. I just need to get a little bit of fuel into the trains to get them into one train so I can get it to the fuel depot to load up on nukes.
Yeah. Oh,
It
you
just
better
sounds-
hurry. I'm about to send 4 2-2s to the uranium fuel pickup.
That's not too bad because it's only like 100 uranium fuel.
How much do we have backed up over there?
I mean, it's stacked up on the belts all over the place. So, I was pretty sure anyway, last I checked.
How's y'all's lag been?
None, minimal to none.
Yeah.
Okay.
latency's at-
I've actually had my limiter on. I forgot all this time, so I turned it off. Let me know if it does start lagging again. Maybe that helps. I don't know.
Uranium fuel pickup, inventory full, and oh, that's why it's not showing up. It says it's R dot. There we go. E.48. E.48. Red chip. Art fuel
We
drop
have-
off.
We have 149 fish in crafting.
All right.
If you guys
Awesome.
have any extra fish, bring them by. 'Cause, we're collecting those.
Actually, I have 20 in my inventory, so.
Sweet.
Well, I am on the extremely inefficient rocket fuel, and I'm slowly making my way down to the
Ugh, gross.
thing. The funny thing is, I only have one fuel in one engine, so the thing actually feels like it's limping along.
Or drop, or pick up, or drop, drop, or drop. Okay.
Alright. Load it up, and away I go! Whee! Much quicker now that I'm on nukes, with 2 engines active. But one train car carries literally 40 fuel.
Oh gosh, yeah. Ugh.
You should have done a 2-2. It should have been a 2-2.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I mean, you're not gonna. It'll take a little bit to fill up, but you're not doing that much volume, so it'll be fine.
That's true. It'll take it a bit to saturate, but then that'll once
Like
it's done,
if
it's
my
done.
whole, if an entire relay was full, it'd use like 6 a minute,
That's true.
and that's with four 12 trains.
Wow, well that was embarrassing to watch. All the fast inserters literally just let the stuff run past them on the belts. And it just went all the way to the train on the end. The oil train. Oh, I'm curious about this, and I'm only bringing it up because I'm curious. Did Discord mention anything about what Markiplier did to them?
No, not that I've seen.
Markiplier started a Discord server mostly because he wanted to see exactly what kind of abuse Discord could take. At about 12,000 users coming online on the server, and him opening up a room which he specifically called the Screaming Room, which just literally had people making noise because he told them to.
I love this project already.
The server then went down.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
it went down. But he said it was only going to be live for a handful of hours to start with. And he said, if you can even get in, I mean, you're welcome to join for that length of time, but it's not going to be around for very long, so, you know, first come, first served.
Oh man, I'm getting in it. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, it's invite invalid. Rip.
Yeah, he took it down.
Oh man,
He just wanted to see if he could make Discord crash.
that's amazing. So he did, huh?
Oh, he very much did.
Well, I mean, it is running on Google Cloud servers, so I mean, unless you're getting like the super expensive servers, you can only get so much performance out of those guys.
You wouldn't know anything about that now, would you?
Well, actually,
You've-
I had this. I know somebody who was using free trials of Google Cloud, and they were getting like the boxes with like NVMe at dual SSDs that were like 300 gigs. So it was like multiple dollars per hour, but he was just burning through trials because he kept just signing up for free trials that give you $300 in credit. He probably used like 20 grand in free trials
Wow.
before they stopped him from making more.
It's people like that that break the goodwill of otherwise nice people.
Yeah, you know, I did sign up for a trial on there because I'm using a box that's just for as an SSH proxy to get into my other servers, and it was fine. It was fine on the free tier until I started like monitoring a bunch of dashboards with it, and then I started using actual bandwidth, and bandwidth is like 8 cents a gig. So
Yeah.
let's see. So far, I've used 20 gigs of outgoing this period for $2. Thankfully, it's on that free trial. I've got like $298 left in a free trial. Ugh.
So I'm thinking for the oil processing facility, I'm just going to use 242s for everything except for plastic, which I'll use the 282. Or wait, we're not using, so it'd be a 28 or 48. I don't know. What are we using?
Uh, for what
For
exactly?
plastic, a 48. How does that sound?
Plastic. Yeah. If that's the only size we're gonna use on this half of the map, is that correct?
Well,
I mean, you can use. That would mean you can use a well, but it's not getting. Is it getting relayed? That's the question.
oh, is it getting?
That's the question. Like, that's what we have to figure out. If it's getting relayed, then we need to decide more specifically. If it's
Okay.
not getting relayed, it's a little bit less important.
Is it getting relayed? Are we gonna want to build more stations that produce it? Do you think?
Maybe. Red chip factories we may need to expand. So yeah, probably. So we need to decide on the size. What are we using for red chips?
For red chips?
Yeah, then we put that in the spreadsheet. Let's see. Red
Two
chips
sixes.
is that it? 2 6s? Man, that just seems. I guess the accelerations must be pretty good on that. Okay.
It's the same as the 212-2s.
Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know. I'm almost wondering if we're doing under acceleration. Like 0 to 300 kilometers an hour is 5 seconds, but like, how will the less acceleration affect going through intersections and whatnot? That's what I'm curious about. But probably it doesn't matter. I would just go like.
Well, I nearly got hit by my fuel train again.
I kind of want to standardize on 4/8.
Okay. Do you want me to do a 48 then?
Yeah. Well, boy, this is the kind of thing that we should have thought out, or I should have thought out a little better.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we
we're
could
gonna be
just go
using.
4/8. I would just say 4/8, and then we'll just always use 4/8 for that particular resource because we can relay it as long as we don't have multiple sizes, right?
Yeah. Right.
So let's just go 4/8 forever. Or you know what? We're doing the smaller acceleration. So let's do. What are we doing? 1/3. So what's a third of 8? 3. Do you do 3/8?
3/8.
What do you think of a 3/8?
I really don't like engines with 3s on them.
You don't?
No, but that may just be me.
But it'll look funny with our 412s.
I mean, we could just do a 412. It'd be a little big, but we can still do it. And we might eventually want that. Eventually.
You think so? That's a lot of plastic.
So for science, just for science, we're going to be using 7.2 belts, which means that
7.2. So that's seven cargo wagons,
yeah,
right?
so which gives us 0.8 belts, or about 1 cargo wagon left for everything else.
So if we did 8 cargo wagons, we could fuel. This is the 1,000 science, or is
Yes.
this our current science?
This is 1,000 science.
So for 1,000 science, we could fuel it with 2 sets of 8. Yeah, if that's the case, then I would say go with the 8 cargo wagons. I'm really thinking about doing 3 though. Well, oh wait, but you're gonna do this size though at the big on the East expansion, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go 4/8 then.
But I
Go
mean,
4/8.
if you think
Because I
we'd be
want to in
using...
the East in the new expansion, I want to standardize on a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 3-to-1.
Okay.
So that like 2 4s, 4 8s, 8 16s instead of these like 4 12s. So like
Okay.
for the ore, like the short range ore on the East expansion, I'm gonna do 8 16s.
Yeah.
So let's go and do 4 8s. Let's see. So for blue chips and red chips, why don't you do 4 8s for? Should you do 4 8s for red chips?
I mean, we could
Or
do
is that
4/8.
is that craziness?
I mean, it is.
No,
but
we
can
don't
still
need
do
that
it.
because we're not gonna have a bunch of red chip trains running around to worry about. Think, or should we?
I am inclined
Maybe
to
we should,
disagree.
We could just do it for the lulz.
What do you think, Gary? Oh, it looks like Gary's exporting 2 4s.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 4s.
I guess we're starting with 2 4s. So that would mean we gotta load into. That means we need to do 8s, I think. To relay, can we relay from 2 4s to 4 8s? I guess you could. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we
let's
just
do.
you just have to make sure your stations are staggered correctly.
Yeah. Okay, so we could do that. So we'll start with 2 4s on that.
Okay, start with 2 4s, then eventually go to 4 8s.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
If nothing else, by the time we actually have a, yeah, we'll just do that.
And then for lubricant, sulfuric, and rocket fuel, you want to use 2 4s?
Sulfuric and rocket fuel. Wait, what's rocket fuel used for?
Science.
How much of that do you need per minute?
0.4 belts.
0.4. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, we could do 2 4s.
So is P5 our crude oil pickup point, or
You want crude oil? Crude oil comes from P12.
P12?
P12 is the relay.
Okay. Oil
And there's
pickup.
plenty of oil there right now. 2 trains just waiting for somebody to come grab some.
All right. Well, there goes one of them.
Yeah, we only need
Right.
765 rocket fuel per minute.
How much?
765.
Okay. Yeah, that's not much. Then just do 2 4s. Did you? Yeah, make sure you write that down.
I don't know how much. What does rocket fuel stack to?
What is it?
Like
Gary, you were
10?
looking at rocket fuel.
Rocket
oh,
fuel's
you checked-
10 per.
Okay.
Means
There you go.
7, 6, 40.
Man, it only stacks at 10? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we could even do smaller than 2 4s if we wanted to.
This one's gonna be the
Wait.
train.
So it's 0.4. Nah, I wouldn't go below 2 4s. Don't do that. That's just insanity. Honestly, maybe you ought to just go 4/8 on the rocket fuel.
Okay. Just
Okay.
standardized 4/8s.
Yeah, let's just start standardizing 4/8 because this is for East expansion where we kind of want to get things right.
Yeah.
And so I feel like now you could make a size for pre-expansion and a size for post-expansion if you want.
I'll just do 4/8s. It shouldn't make that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to get an iron plate pickup. Is that on
That would be
16?
Or
P.21. 21, yeah, 21. And it's and those are 2.6.2s, but you can throw a 2.4 in there.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Oh, we've not been doing science this entire time, by the way.
Yeah, I figured it probably reduces lag.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna have some epic lag then later on.
Yeah, when we're doing the 1000 science. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's like watching fireworks. Who wants to go work while you're watching fireworks? That's what our next science is gonna be like.
Okay. Drop. Okay. Right.
All right. Be free, old train. Go live life. Upper train is now away.
All right.
And then train stop Eric Perry needs to be renamed. P.48 red chip coal drop off.
Oh boy, I'm almost done.
And of course I put a D on coal.
This is coal.
Probably gonna take about 9 more trips for this darn these nuclear fuel belts to saturate completely.
Oh boy. Yeah, it sounds about right though.
Just a 2-1 train does not carry spit when it can't stack them.
Nope. Especially when it's going on belts. That's where it gets you. Because
Yeah.
you're used to, stuff that stacks coming and being put on belts.
Where it spreads out.
Yeah.
This is literally the only time it's opposite.
That's like having that's like having a stack of solid fuel per item.
Yep. Do we have a place for green chips in any relays as of yet?
Green chips. We don't have a green chip relay. We really haven't gotten to the intermediate relays yet. That's my next project.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just ship directly from that factory to this factory then.
Yeah, for now, just do that. That is one of my projects. But I don't want to do... Probably... For now... I I don't know. I gotta decide on standardize on sizes for those before I build relays, and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do on that yet. So we'll see.
Okay.
Drop. Fuel drop. Okay. Okay, finally did all the stations for these stackers, these relay stackers. Oh, I didn't actually finish the oh man, one of the things I lost in that crash was I had made the exit on my stackers. Now I got to do all that again. No.
Alright, my first train is leaving the chip factory. And this train did not remember its instructions, so I can't just turn it on.
On.
Alright, well.
Oh, I read the Factorio Friday facts today, and they are dropping Allegro from their code.
Allegro?
Yeah. They're getting rid of it.
What's Allegro?
It's an old DOS API.
They're moving to SDL.
Well, I think they will find that it is a much nicer experience. Because
Yeah.
SDL runs at lightning speed compared to freaking Allegro.
Allegro, they were like, yeah, it's like all these really old graphics technologies. Like DirectX 9 and OpenGL 1.2.
Well, I mean, it was originally a DOS API.
Yeah.
So it predated the days of, code that's nice and comforting to look at.
Right.
Well, the copper in the green chip factory has had to leave to go get another load. That's good, I guess.
I hope it finds some.
Well, it was going down to, like, the inactive smeltery or whatever you guys were calling it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Should be good then.
It looks like it's headed back.
There goes the fuel train for the new station.
There's a locomotive called Holy Fire. Pretty fantastic.
There goes the iron train again.
Okay. Alright, I've once again built the exit. Oh, I'm gonna do a manual save here real quick.
Okay. Good to know I don't need to reprogram all these trains again.
Okay, so you... Fuel drop. Go. Alright, I'm sending my 4 trains to go start filling up this thing with the uranium fuel.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, uranium facility.
We better AFK all night to let it actually work.
And that's gonna need like 3 AFK sessions.
Stone. Fuel drop.
Probably already struggling just because I've had my trains zipping in and out of there a million times.
Probably. Coal. Empty. Auto. Okay. Oh, auto. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh no. Now I have to set the filters on all of these filter inserters. No.
Oh, shift right click, man. Shift right click.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some blueprinting, see if that'll get me. Iron. Hopefully not die by the trains that I just started up in the process. Okay. Yeah, I can just do blueprints. Perfect. Oh man, he's already, the first one's already gone and it's like he's barely even been here.
First one, what?
The first fuel train, uranium fuel train.
Yep.
Goodbye, uranium.
Yep, the uranium is slowly building up. Slowly but surely building up.
All right. So, Andrew, how many items per minute can these relays process?
A lot.
Didn't you calculate that out or something?
Roughly. It should be. How many cargo wagons do each of them take?
12.
Well,
They've got 6 inserters, 6 stack inserters per. And there's a little bit of transit in and out time, of course.
so 6 stack inserters times 12 each one of those. Don't they do like 11 point something
Yeah,
items per second?
what do they do? I don't know. I don't know what they do.
11, 2. What? So it'd be 6 cargo, or 6 per, times 12 wagons, times the speed for each one, which is about 11, times 2, because we have 2 terminals, times 60 to convert to minutes. That would be 95,000.
Okay.
Which is a bit more than I was expecting.
95,000 a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear that, Gary?
Yeah, sounds like our usual level of overkill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Complete,
Now, how many
unabashed.
belts is that, Andrew? How many belts?
39.6.
That's 39.6 belts. Blue belts. That's not that much.
Nope.
Oh, boy. It's okay. Oh, boy. Oh, no. There's no room to add more. I forgot I was supposed to do that. Have room to add more of these.
Oh no, what are we gonna... We're gonna need like 52 belts of iron. Or 43.
That's for the 1000 science though, right?
Yeah, we're gonna need 43.7
This is not
belts.
made for supplying the East expansion science.
So you're gonna build another relay.
Yeah, that's gonna be another relay with 4 16s. Or
Maybe
8 16s.
maybe we should, when we go over there, we should just go ahead and start doing 1696s of raw resources.
Because we're not going I don't want to go out that far to begin with.
Why?
We need to go out to billions. And plus, do you know how long it takes to make these things? Do you want to do concrete to house 1696s?
I mean, not really, but like...
He already is, so what's the difference?
I mean, we only need to, like, stack these 3 of the things.
Yeah. Oh boy. Now the problem is that's going to take a lot of R&D, so we're going to have to, which is fine, but we're going to have to be doing a lot of R&D before we go do all that. Because I know it won't actually happen like this, but what I want to be doing is when we're on the East expansion, we're doing it perfect, you know?
Yeah, keep dreaming, Buttercup.
Not like perfect, but just like we have properly organized our plants, you know? Like we have a solid core network of rails, and then, you know, solidly sectioned off resource plants. You know, and like we have our intermediate relays here, we have our raw resource relays there. Here's the other thing. When we're doing 1696, 196s or whatever we're doing that are huge, you're not going to be putting those in a relay. Those are going to go straight to your smelter fab.
Yeah.
So you need to make a smeltery. So basically it's on you. You got to make this giant smeltery that can handle those.
Okay.
It's basically what it comes down to.
But then, aren't we going to want the smeltery to be outputting 1696s?
No.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah, it doesn't need to do that.
If we're taking those in, why don't we put those out as well? I mean, I guess they wouldn't just be going to one place; it'd be several different places.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think this half of the map is going to use more than 40 belts of iron. Do you?
I just don't know what I'm building for then.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, I mean, wait. Well, we can make a. Well, wait. That's iron? Well, shoot.
I don't know. I guess we're just gonna make very, very nice modules. Whatever. I don't care.
What? Well, we can do expansions. I can do expansions.
Just don't. It's fine. It's fine. It's enough. Make it work.
How many trains is that a minute?
What?
Your 40 belts.
40 belts.
Like how many trains are going in and out of this thing per minute?
I'm sitting around and I'm looking at nothing right now.
So the
Such
drops
entertainment.
Would be... well, that's at full speed.
Right. I want to know the full speed of it. I want to know how many trains. Like, is it 50? Like, did I build too much stacker? Or...
Well, let me
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So if we assume that each, I don't know, how many belts?
Okay, hold on. The train
how long does it take to fill up a cargo wagon? Or how much does a cargo wagon hold?
I thought you already did the math on this. Remember you said 40 belts is the throughput of the stacker?
Yeah.
Right? So 40 belts divided by how much fits in a train? So it's 40, so 32,000 is how much fits in one of these?
Is it 32,000 or 3,200?
It's 50, well, it's 50 per slot, right? Times 40 per cargo wagon times 12. So that's 24,000 per. So 24,000. So if it's doing, so you're saying we're doing 80 belts. So that's 40 times 80 is what you're saying? Wait.
What?
40 belt. Wait, what's 40 belts in a minute?
40 belts in a minute. What do you mean?
So it'd be 40. Well, like one belt will do 2,400. So 2,400 times. So you said this thing has the capacity of 40 belts, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2,400. So that's 60. No.
96,000. And then how much can a
24,000 is in a train. So are we only doing like 3 trains a minute here?
I got 4 trains.
4 trains? So we need a 4 train stacker for this? Is that what I'm getting?
Well, I mean, as we all know, if you just want a two train stacker, clearly the best thing to do is a 192.
There you
Clearly,
go.
just future-proof yourself against that.
True.
Again.
we'll have a lot of drops.
I'm just trying to think, Andrew. I can cut off some of this stacker, and then we can expand like that. We can add another. If I cut off, looks like about 5, maybe 7 lanes, and we could double it.
Yeah. Well, what I think is if we
So
get...
hold on. Let me do this math one more time. So it's 40 a minute. So it's 40 belts times 40 a second times 60. So it's 96,000 a minute, right?
Right.
So we would divide that by 24,000. So that's 4 trains. That's just 4 trains per minute that are getting through here. So yeah, we only need. Boy, is that all it is? I feel like trains fill up quicker than that.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Now this doesn't. I did not take into account like the amount of time it takes for it to actually pull in and.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I feel like your number is low. So the stack size is 12. 12 items per 58. Okay, 744.8 items per minute. 744.8 times, and what is it? 6 per cargo wagon. So.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude, but I gotta go. I've like been drooping off in the chair.
Oh no. Okay. Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining me. Thanks for helping the stream work and taking care of the talking, you know.
No problemo.
All right.
Well, your plant's looking good up there, so I'll look forward to seeing you finish.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, and I'll be calling it for tonight. Have a good night, everybody. I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy and I'll be a little bit more awake because I won't be feeling quite so bad. Have a good one.